Now to another win in court for Sean Diddy Combs, a federal judge dismissing a sexual assault lawsuit against the hip hop mogul, citing the plaintiff's failure to file a complaint under her real name. Combs has denied all wrongdoing.
And joining us now is ABC Chief Investigative Correspondent Aaron Katursky and ABC News contributor and attorney Brian Buckmeyer. Gentlemen, good to see you both. So Aaron, we'll start with you. Tell us exactly how this case got dismissed.
Well, it's as simple as that. The judge said that the presumption is when you file a civil lawsuit against somebody, the defendant has a right to know who his accuser is. So at some point, she was not going to be allowed to proceed anonymously. The only thing we knew about her in this case is a New York woman who says she was sexually assaulted and violently hit by Sean Combs sometime around 1995 at a party for a Biggie Smalls video. And the judge told her at some point you're going to have to say who you are. She refused to do it by the deadline. The judge.
The world of hip-hop is no stranger to drama, but what's happening now between two of the biggest names in the music industry, Sean Diddy Combs and Jay-Z, has the potential to shake the foundations of the entire industry. Recently, Diddy's legal team scored a major victory as a sexual assault lawsuit against him was dismissed. Meanwhile, Jay-Z is finding himself in the middle of an entirely new legal storm. Leaked footage and shocking accusations have raised serious questions about his involvement in some very dark practices.
Rap star is busted.
Jay-Z turned himself in tonight, and the cops started working on his rap sheet, accusing him of a stabbing at a trendy party.
Kimberly Richardson is at Midtown South right now. Kimberly.
Well, Rosanna, just a few hours ago, police here at Midtown South arrested Sean Carter, better known as Jay-Z. The rap star voluntarily turned himself in here at the precinct earlier this evening. Now, Carter is being held here in connection with that stabbing fight that erupted at the Kit Kat Club last night. But just a few moments ago, Carter's attorney had this to say.
He's not involved in this, period.
He was at the club?
That's my only comment. He wasn't involved in this.
So it was someone else that did the stabbing and the hitting?
I didn't say that. I said he was not involved in it.
Now, Slovis goes on to say that at no time was Jay-Z hiding from the police, that they were in touch with cops all day and that they're trying to resolve this as gentlemen. But as Mike Sheehan shows us, others say they've seen the dark side of Jay-Z.
I have my faults. You know, I'm not a perfect person.
What is really happening behind closed doors in Hollywood and the music industry? Let's start with Diddy's win in court. A federal judge recently dismissed a sexual assault lawsuit filed against Diddy, citing a lack of proper identification from the plaintiff. The woman, who had claimed that she was assaulted at a party back in 1995, failed to file her complaint under her real name, which ultimately led to the case being dismissed. Diddy's lawyers are claiming victory, with the mogul himself denying all wrongdoing in the case. While Diddy may be getting a break in court, things are not looking as rosy for Jay-Z. A new accuser has come forward, claiming that he was sexually assaulted at one of Diddy's infamous freak-off parties in Miami. The accuser, Joseph Marzano, alleges that he was assaulted, raped, and humiliated at the event.
A new Diddy accuser claiming he was sexually assaulted, raped, and humiliated at a freak-off party in Miami, and that other big stars saw him in rough shape. TMZ is all over this story. Branson Quirk joining us live. Now, Branson, let me get this right. This new Diddy accuser is basically claiming he was sexually assaulted at the freak-off party, and he claims that other celebrities were there as well.
Yes, exactly. In this lawsuit, it's important to note that these names are not being sued, but they are named as witnesses inside this lawsuit, those names being Jay-Z, Beyonce, Gloria Estefan, as well as LeBron James. Just to paint you a little bit of a picture of this horrific lawsuit, a man by the name of Joseph Marzano, he claims that he had, in the beginning of this lawsuit, he claims that he woke up in a mansion. This is way back in April of 2015, in a mansion owned by Gloria and Emilio Estefan. And when he woke up, not knowing how he got there, he was then led through a tunnel.
To make things even more shocking, several high-profile celebrities are named as witnesses in this lawsuit, including Jay-Z, Beyonce, Gloria Estefan, and LeBron James. These figures are not directly being sued, but their involvement as witnesses is damning. The story goes that Marzano woke up in a mansion owned by Gloria Estefan and her husband, only to be led through a tunnel to Diddy's house, where the alleged assault took place. He claims to have been drugged and left in a vulnerable state while other big names in the industry were present. Marzano's allegations are disturbing, to say the least. As more and more details emerge, it's clear that there are serious questions about what was going on at these freak-off parties and who was involved. But this isn't the first time Jay-Z's past has come under scrutiny. In 1999, Jay-Z was involved in a highly publicized...
In a high-profile lawsuit accuses rapper Jay-Z of raping a 13-year-old girl in 2000 alongside Sean Diddy Combs. The lawsuit, originally filed in October, was refiled today to include Jay-Z as a defendant. The anonymous accuser claims the assault occurred at an MTV Video Music Awards after-party. Jay-Z has denied the allegations in a statement on Roc Nation's Instagram, calling the accusations heinous and urging a criminal complaint be filed instead of a civil one. He also criticized the attorney behind the lawsuit, Tony Busby, accusing him of exploiting the case for personal gain.
A stabbing incident at the Kit Kat Club in New York City, an incident that led to him pleading guilty to third-degree assault and receiving probation. Jay-Z's violent tendencies have long been a topic of conversation, and many believe that there's more to his rise in the music world than meets the eye. Jay-Z's competitors and rivals have also been mysteriously disappearing over the years. Artists who crossed Jay-Z's path seem to have either ended up dead or disappeared from the industry altogether. From Biggie Smalls to Tupac to Nas, many of Jay-Z's conflicts have ended in tragedy. The rumors about Jay-Z's role in these disappearances have only intensified over time. One of the most disturbing allegations surrounding Jay-Z is his rumored involvement with R. Kelly, particularly in relation to Aaliyah. In the late 90s, Jay-Z was allegedly dating Aaliyah, despite the age gap. After R. Kelly's sexual abuse of Aaliyah became public, Jay-Z continued to work with him, never distancing himself from the controversial R&B artist. Even after Aaliyah's tragic death in a plane crash, Jay-Z's actions surrounding her passing have been called into question. Some believe he may have been involved in a cover-up of sorts, which would explain why Aaliyah's death still raises so many questions. As if this wasn't enough, Jay-Z's relationship with Beyoncé has also come under scrutiny. Jay-Z and Beyoncé have been a power couple in the industry for years, but the age difference between them was unsettling.
War has been warning us about Jay-Z. Yeah. Jay-Z has now had an official lawsuit. It's everywhere. It's now being talked about louder than ever. I guess, does that give you some peace to know that people are finally really questioning this man?
It's emboldening me. I spoke on Piers Morgan. I said that I had 3 victims that I've been working with, victims of the Carters, that were ready to come forward. This might help them feel a little more confident now. So this is great because he's been evading. But the thing is, everyone in the backdrop knew that he was the celebrity Rondo. Everybody knew that. They knew it when I did Piers Morgan.
Is Beyonce celebrity B?
I hope to God not. But she was around. And she's very... she's got enough on her plate. After everything that happened with the election and everything that's happening right now, I'm not going to dump on that woman. She got better fish to fry. Well, what I will say is that her husband, she knows exactly who he is.
Yeah.
She knows.
Entertain none of this nonsense and nothing over the phone. I'm going to need you to get rid of all the leftover pizza boxes. The what? All the boxes left over from the pizza. All the boxes. Okay. Make sure you recycle the plastic like we talked about. Yeah. Did Jay reach out yet? Nah, Bob. He ghosting. This mother doing. You think she's sweet now because I'm in here. It's all good. You about to get out on bail. No. Hey, yo, check this out. Need you to reach out to the producer. Let these moms know there's a release date for that new Netflix movie. Alright, Bob. It's just I'm crazy right now. Everybody out there quiet as a mother. Yeah? Yeah, exactly. We gonna let them have their little fun, but I'm still gonna have the last laugh. What about all these lawsuits, though, Pop? Ain't none of them getting shit. I ain't worth nothing. Ain't got shit in my name anyway. Don't even worry about it.
When they first started dating, Beyoncé was just 17 and Jay-Z was nearly 30. Beyoncé herself has admitted that Jay-Z taught her how to be a woman. The idea of a grown man mentoring a teenage girl, particularly in the entertainment industry, raises serious concerns about power dynamics and manipulation. Further disturbing details about Jay-Z's behavior towards young women have surfaced, particularly his alleged treatment of Rihanna when she was just 18 years old. In a 3 a.m. hotel room audition, Jay-Z reportedly threatened to throw Rihanna off a roof if she didn't sign with him. Rihanna has also spoken about the tension between her and Beyoncé during this time, with rumors swirling that Jay-Z was cheating on his wife with Rihanna. Despite these rumors, Jay-Z's rise to fame continued, and Rihanna's rapid ascent in the music industry followed shortly after.